We are in St. Louis and getting ready for practice and qualifying that we have today. The weather here is like it always is, super hot, super humid. Yep, the regular thing.
Ready, it is hot. You got those nice metal bleachers, but these are hardcore fans. And
not a new layout, but changed layout from last time, but I think it's for the better. Yeah, excited about how the S14.9 will behave out there. I think we do have a good advantage. I'm feeling very confident coming into this round. Got a lot of seat time and driving at Gatville, coming on from a second place in Jersey. Overall, just everything's working so well these days. So, but yeah, it's practice today, then we have warm-up, and then we have qualifying. Tomorrow is only pro spec, we only have autograph session for Friday. Saturday is when the competition is going, so yeah, really looking forward to it and ready to get out there. Over. I'm not sure how many laps we got in. I think we only got like 6 laps. Would love to have some more, but we're fighting some spark plugs and wires that was bogging the car a little bit. Other than that, it was good. The practice was very good, but it's not perfect yet, so qualifying is going to be interesting. I think we'll be fine. We are definitely going to push hard in qualifying. I think we are only 32 drivers. That means we are in the mix no matter what. But yeah, it's definitely been a tough and long practice. Little tired, but we're not backing down because of that. So got to keep pushing. Also had a small wall tap going behind James Dean in practice. Went a little bit too deep in the start of our zone 4. Ripped the bumper off, a tail light, and damaged the car a little bit, but doesn't matter. We'll be out there for qualifying. See you guys out there.
the lights are on, the sun has set, and it's about to get lit, as the kids say. We are here at round 5 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship, Worldwide Technology Raceway Park, just across the river from St. Louis downtown. Hey, hats off to Simen Olsen, man.
So is it his driving or is it the car setup that Odie does? Because I mean, Hobson does a good job too.
Yeah, oh, for sure. I mean, all those 3 cars, they are shredding right now. All right, here we go. Simen Olsen getting all the analytics, the breakdown here. And that was an aggressive flick in that first outside zone. Now coming to outside zone 2, the Norwegian flag going sideways here into that 3rd outside zone. Simen Olsen, man, again, 5th event ever driving an LS and S chassis for the first time ever. Could have been a little deeper there, but pretty aggressive on going after that final outside zone.
Yeah, I mean, he just came right out of the box and did a great initiation there. I think that was pretty exciting. Where you're coasting to a stop everywhere, you wouldn't really feel it. But this, when you're doing really aggressive stuff, it's going to trigger it as well. But for the most part, well, there you go, an 80, so not bad, 12th place.
Qualifying is over for my end of it. Breaking down a run, completely missed our zone 1, I think. The car snapped to angle a little bit too fast and too much for me, so I just tried to clean it up. I didn't even bother trying to get out to the zone again, because then it would just be too much wavering around. So my focus was to make it smooth and steady instead. I'm focused on our zone 2 and the rest of the run. I think I fulfilled most of that, not sure, I haven't seen it yet. Going into free, I think I came a little bit wide in the arch of leaving our zone 2 coming into free, so I thought that I had a little bit too less momentum going into free, but overall decent job. I think number 4, our zone 4 was okay, so leaves me with 80 points. It's better than last time, and last time I did qualify number 24 with a 78 or something, so it's a little bit better. We will see when the bracket comes out, but at least we are in the show. That's the most important thing. I've never been a good qualifier, so it is what it is. At the end of the day, we're ready for Saturday. Now we can get some rest and take it from there. So, yep. Let's catch up on Saturday, and I'll see you guys then.
We are flying in and dropping in here to a very hot and humid Worldwide Technology Raceway. But right now, it is pro time. We got round 5 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. Well, again, what a weekend Simen Olsen had last weekend in, or sorry, not last weekend, but last event in New Jersey, going against Jeff Jones, who is definitely, you know, he's surging in competition. 3 more battles left here in the Rockstar Energy Drink Top 32. Some great battles here, and we talked about, you know, the three-peat. Well, there's only one RTR Mustang still left in competition. That's Chelsea Denofa, who got that win in Orlando. So it can still be a 4-peat, but it will not be James Dean. Crazy. There it is. So a little bit of a, I don't call it upset, because Rob Thorne definitely talented. But right now, Simen Olsen going against Jeff Jones. Simen Olsen, field suspension, GT radial S chassis into that second outside. Oh, Jeff Jones comes out of drift. That's definitely going to hurt him here. That Evo AutoWorks Nissan 370Z. Simen Olsen continues on, and that's going to be an incomplete for Jeff Jones. Simen looking so comfortable. Again, another confidence booster for Simen Olsen. All right, so Jeff Jones, again, with that straightening out. Simen Olsen continued on through the course. So let's see what we got here from Jeff Jones. That Evo AutoWorks radial drift energy Nissan 370Z. Does fill all of that first outside zone. Simen Olsen getting bathed in the smoke. Now the second outside zone. Simen Olsen kind of tempering and dialing him back a little bit. He knows he doesn't need to be right there on the door, but he does need to be aggressive. And it looks like, unfortunately, Jeff Jones, the AutoWorks out of Redlands, California. You know, with that mistake, you see him peeling out and taking off here. But that's, I think, going to be over for Jeff Jones. All right, let's see who we got with the victory. You have to assume it's going to slide left for Olsen, and let's make it official. Simen Olsen gets the win after he gets second place in New Jersey. Well, as we wrap up the 32, let's throw it down to Simen Olsen, who got second place in Jersey. He wants to better that, right, Lorette?
He was really excited about, and he is looking forward to carrying that momentum, because before New Jersey, he was in 14th in the championship points. He's all the way up to 5th, and now that momentum carrying you forward, you're looking for that #1 spot.
Yeah, so we got second place in Jersey last round, and carrying that momentum, feeling good in the car and all of that. So yeah, we really want to get the #1 spot sometime, and we are definitely aiming for that this round.
Yeah, definitely aiming for that, but you told me that you guys are chasing some gremlins, so what's happening with the car?
Yeah, we have had some gremlins with the car, with some spark plugs and some spark plug wires, or what's it called, but that's all fixed now, so the car runs super good. The setup is on point, I'm feeling it, and we're aiming for it.
Well, he is aiming for that #1 spot. Best of luck. The next time we're going to see him is top 16. That is coming up. That has now been top 32 here at Formula Drift.
We got the win against Jeff Jones. It was our 3rd time battling this year, so yeah, done a lot of battling with that guy. Good job, dude, but yep, we're here to win, and we did that. So now it's top 16, soon going out to ceremony, and yeah, We have now Dean Kearney up next. So he's really fast, but I think we have a good pace as well. So we will definitely bring out all our tools and all everything we know, so we can take him out as well and get some decent points. James Dean is already out in top 32, so if we do good, we might bump up to 4th overall in the championship. So that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully we can get another podium, maybe the #1 spot as well. Sorry. Yeah, overall, it's been a good day. Practice, the practice runs I did was solid. The car is dialed. Yeah, thanks for the boys to get the car out, so we got practice and make the car runs as good as possible. Love you guys. Now, top 16. Alright, we are out at top 16 ceremony. Both cars of field suspension. It's awesome. It's not a packed stand yet, but it's gonna be when the show is starting. Always great time being out there. Like, people that know me know that I hate all the TV stuff, but we'll manage. It's gonna be a lot of fun, so keep watching, keep rooting for us. We're going for the win tonight.
Up next, this gentleman got 2nd place in our most recent round of competition in New Jersey. First year ever piloting an S chassis. First year ever piloting a supercharged V8, that field suspension GT Radial S15. It is Simen Olsen. All right, so we are seeing the sight laps here of Dean Carnage Carney and Simen Olsen. We are back here at Worldwide Technology Raceway Park. Again, the track is still a little bit wet. All right, taking a look. Dean Carnage Carney qualifying 13th, Simen Olsen qualifying 14th. Or no, I think so. All right.
Yeah, I know that there's a lot of questions about what's going on with Turk. What I'm starting to hear from the competition staff is that this is a one-of-one situation, and
we haven't seen it before.
We haven't seen it before, and there's no justification for Turk to win that round.
Right.
So he would be stuck with where he ended up
16.
essentially. Yeah.
16. So no points advancement.
Exactly.
Get the same points.
That's what I'm hearing from the competition staff. They're going to make fun.
Here we go, moving on to this battle. Dean Carnage Carney out front, Hyper NFT. Carnage into that first outside zone. You're seeing a lot of different debris being sprayed up in Simen Olsen's face. Now going to that 3rd outside zone. Good sweeping bank into that, again, 3rd outside zone, now into that final outside zone. Simen Olsen maybe giving too much room out front of Dean Carnage Carney. Again, that got a little wild right out of the gate. And Simen Olsen gets into the chute with his field suspension, GT Radial S chassis, and Carnage will be chasing him down. One more battle after this in our Royal Purple Top 16. That is Jonathan Castro and Ryan Literal. Here's a 2nd run of this battle. Again, that chase car can't leave before the lead car. Here we go, Simen Olsen. See how he manages that first outside zone, right there on the course edge.
Wow.
Could have gotten a little bit deeper here as Dean Carnage Carney, good proximity from him. Look at that, jumping forward, and then SRT10 Dodge Viper now into that 3rd outside zone. Big angle from Olsen. Again, we've seen cars deeper before, but oh, look at this. Oh no, Dean Carnage Carney comes up short in that last outside zone. Maybe nervous, a little precarious there from Dean Carnage Carney. Let's see who moves on into the 8, Dean Carney or Simen Olsen. It looks like the Norwegian pilot feels suspension.
He's
driver.
heating up.
He's heating up from downtown. Boom shakalaka.
Oh, you knew it. You know
Simen
it.
Olsen.
Yeah,
what's up,
dog.
Yeah,
You know
what's
it.
up?
That's sick.
Come on, man. All right, so Simen Olsen gets the win and advances on.
Woo! All right, we took out Dean Kearney. We're now in top 8. Car's running super good. The track is a little bit patchy. Most of it is dry, but our zone 4 is a little bit slick. So, yeah, here's our boy, Johnny Boy, going out for top 8, I think. So, yeah, it's good time. Super proud of the team that pushes super hard and all hands on deck right now to get the car ready. Felt that it was a quite hard hit on the bank, so I felt like it might be a DB, but it wasn't. But we're just checking over the rear to see that everything's still intact and good to go for another battle. Not sure who we are up against actually, but let's go. Just no matter what, let's go.
We're going to move on to, I believe, Castro and Simen Olsen. So Jonathan Castro and Simen Olsen, you see the cars staggered up there at the start. Jonathan Castro, Simen Olsen. Let's see if we get a straight up good battle. We've seen some crazy runs. So, yeah, you can place your bets on who's going to be in the finals, who's going to continue on either fantasy or actual betting. So place your bets. Here we go. Castro will lead. Olsen giving chase. The winner of this going against either Hurst or Osbo. We'll see the second half of that battle in just a little bit. Here we go. Castro out front initiates that LTH Mobile 1 GR86. Now coming through into that second outside zone, you can see Simen Olsen. Looks like he lunges forward and now transitions into that third outside zone. Simen Olsen right there in that pocket. Now see how they handle that last outside zone for, oh, buddy! Castro looks like he rotates. Want to see the overhead here. Olsen was taking a very shallow, weird line, but it seemed independent. Castro was like almost, it looked like he was like shocked, where are you going, bro? But didn't look like they made contact at all for the update. See the second half of this battle, Castro spinning out, so I have to assume Olsen's got to have an advantage here. It seemed that Castro spun under his own accord. Simen did have some mistakes in that last outside zone and mistakes throughout the track, but a spin out, that is deemed an incomplete. So Simen Olsen, if he produces, he could be back up in the mix and gunning for another podium spot in the Final Four. Here goes Simen Olsen. That'd be great to see Olsen and Oslo right in the Final Four, 2 Norwegian drivers. Castro, look at that. Oh man, here comes Jonathan Castro in that Mobile 186, and he's grinding the door of the fuel suspension F chassis. Outside of the third outside zone, Castro making his presence felt. Drives in on the inside. Oh boy. Some great aggressive driving by Castro, but unfazed is the Norwegian pilot of Simen Olsen. And there we go. Let's slide him left for Castro or right for Simen Olsen. Simen Olsen gets the win and advances on into the Final Four. Here he is, again, a second place in New Jersey.
Hey people, we are now in the car. We are already in Final Four, and I have to go. Someone else take over the camera.
Yes.
Take over,
Good. We have 4 tires left.
16, and here is our all-Norwegian battle. Skål! Here we go. Fredrik Osbo, Simen Olsen.
Hit your Osbo.
I mean, like, wow. I'm super proud of my man Simen Olsen. He really gave it all. But me and my team, I want to thank them. They did a really good job.
It kind of sounded like you went to Russia there.
I did. I'm not good at accents. I'm not really good, but you asked for it, so
okay.
I gave.
I appreciate it.
And I'm not razzing Osbo. I love Freddie.
You're a good sport. That's why I love you.
Yeah, thank you. And Simen Olsen, we'll see. Fredrik.
Wow.
Whoa! You hear that? That's the winds of change, potentially. Fredrik Osbo could take over the lead with a victory here. Here we go. Fredrik Osbo initiates strongly into that first outside zone. Simen Olsen, his Norwegian compatriot, into that second outside zone. Simen Olsen, he checks up. He takes a way shallower line. Here comes Fredrik Osbo on the Nitto tires. The Bergenholtz get loud. Now to that final outside zone. Here comes Fredrik Osbo. Drops it right into formation. Simen Olsen, he is in tow, but he had a major mistake on that second outside zone. That definitely will hurt him. Let's alternate positions here. Simen Olsen, Fredrik Osbo. Like I said, Odie is guaranteed a podium. It's a must win for Forsberg in order I would say that, you know, it's easier to lead. You got that clean air. You know what you need to do, but you know, modifying or massaging your car in those outside zones, that chase position is very difficult, just given, you know, the skill level and elevation right now. So Simen Olsen, he's going to lead, but he knows he's got Frederick Osbo, the gold rock star nose, in that rear view mirror. Watch Freddie Surgeon attack here in that second outside zone, and he's going to go deep in this third outside zone. Both of them, boom, right there. That's what I was expecting here. Now, again, this is the toughest part of the track, Ryan. That exclamation point on the run. Freddie wasn't exactly the closest on that last outside zone, but he gave it the old Norwegian try. Skål, there we go. So a thumbs up there from Freddie. Frederick Osbo could take that points lead back from Matt Field as we will be heading into Seattle, round 6. But Simen Olsen would love to play spoiler. Second place in New Jersey, but he could be on the box if Odie gets the win, because that would mean that, again, Odie, Osbo in the finals. Again, if he defeats Forsberg, Olsen would get third place. Just talking out the scenarios here. And again, a big, massive shift once again in points. Frederick Osbo was first in points going into Jersey. He gets knocked out in 32. Here he is getting some redemption in St. Louis. Round 5. Is he going to reassume the points lead, taking out Simen Olsen? Who's going to the finals? And who is the winner going against, Forsberg or Odie?
There might be one big thing.
One big thing. Slide him left for Osbo, right for Olsen. Oh, one more time. Frederick Osbo and Simen Olsen. We are split across the board. Lantagne has the headset on. And Ryan Lantagne, you said OMT, and there you are. Looks like Olsen's camp. So again, split decision across the board. Ryan, what are you guys discussing?
Well, the biggest thing that I saw, and Chris was the one that really, I think, took this to heart the most by going with Olsen, is that Osbo left outside zone 1 very early and was left foot braking through it as well. Olsen had nowhere to go in the chase position, and that really made him miss outside zone number 2. He really didn't have an opportunity to put a chase run together in that sense, and I kind of felt that way as well, which is why I went with one more time. I didn't feel as strongly as Chris, clearly. Chris thought it was you know, the blatant reason that he went with Olsen. I thought it was a big part of why Olsen wasn't able to put together a chase run. And then in the chase position, when Osbo was back there, he made a couple of compromises himself while Olsen had a good lead. So it felt like nobody really won in either position, and Olsen wasn't given the opportunity to put together a good chase run behind Osbo's big mistake from outside zone 1 to outside zone 2. The way the course kind of bows out there, the rumble strip between 1 and 2, if the lead driver leaves early, the chase driver's, you know, on that inside on the line next to him trying to transition and get into position for outside zone 2, he's going to have to make a compromise somewhere.
Great crowd here that's endured all the weather. Once again, here we are with the one more time. Frederick Osbo, Simen Olsen, all Norwegian battle. Who's going against Odie? Who's going against Bakchis? And, you know, Simen ain't no pushover. Again, he got that second place. Freddie got knocked out in 32.
Yeah.
So it's not completely impossible that a 3-time champ can be taken down by a champion of the Norwegian Drift Championship as well.
He's on a heater right now, there's no question about it, but I think Osbo is doing what he does so well, and it's very Kelly Slater-esque.
Ooh, look at that.
Where
Flames.
over time he just adds a little bit more.
Yeah.
Another little level here and there, keeps getting better and better, peaking at the right time, like we say, and he's going to be tough to beat. But Simen Olsen has been reaching very deep into the bag of tricks and has really just been performing phenomenally, and so there is a real strong possibility here that he can take Osbo out.
That would be huge. That would be absolutely huge. And again, you know, who's cheering for him are those, you know, championship contenders such as Chelsea Nova, and again, notably Matt Field. Here we go with a one more time battle between Fredrik Asbo and Simen Olsen, all Norway on track right now. Big angle from Fredrik Asbo. That was massive there, and again, Simen Olsen retaliates. This, you know, we're talking about that line, and yeah, very similar line. He kind of hung it out too high, but Olsen with really good posture and composure into that last outside zone. This is it. I mean, the confidence level of Simen Olsen is through the roof. See the nose of the Supra there for a little bit, but really good proximity, and he has that matching horsepower, so you could see he's got that torque on deck, could throw it and kind of reel him in and show that he has what it takes to hang and has what it takes to take down that 3-time champion. Again, these guys are friends off the track, and I know they're gonna, you know, congratulate each other respectively on who advances on, who's going against Odie. Simen Olsen will lead. Asbo will now chase in this one more time battle. Is he gonna go one more time again? They very well could. We need to see something, just that extra special sauce. Let's send it, boys. Come on now. Is Simen Olsen going to take down the 3-time and defending champ of Fredrik Asbo? Or is Asbo going to assume the points lead here in St. Louis? Simen Olsen, good transition outside zone 2. Fredrik Asbo drops right into that pocket, and that is signed, sealed, and delivered. Coming now down into that last outside zone. Ryan, some great driving out front by Olsen. Man, that thing slams down into that transition. And again, great formation. And getting into that pocket is Fredrik Asbo, but a solid lead run by Olsen. All right, so as we still wait, the judges are inputting the outcome here. Olsen or Asbo? Asbo and Olsen. Here we go. Slide them left for... Waiting for the graphics. Fredrik Asbo. Slide him right for Simen Olsen. Then we got one for Asbo. One more time, and one more time. They're going again. One more time. Here we go. Asbo will lead. Olsen giving chase on the second one more time. Are we going to have a victor? Let's send it. Who's it going to be? Asbo. Will he assume again the points lead here in St. Louis? Little manji across the nose of that field suspension S15. Fredrik Asbo dialed. Looks like he is definitely more on rails than he was previously. Simen Olsen. Now that looked like a really good execution going from 1 to 2. And that allows Olsen to get right in that pocket. Transitioning in that final outside zone. Olsen gets a little too aggressive, bites off more than he can chew. I mean, that was almost perfect by Simen Olsen. What a lead run by Fredrik Asbo. That you just need to stay focused, stay in the game, you know, and in between those battles, you kind of like want to exhale, but you got to stay up there. You got to stay elevated in order to defeat who you just went against. You got to learn from your mistakes and obviously the driver's mistakes, as Odie and their camp watching on. Simen Olsen, will they be going against their very own teammate, or are they going against the 3-time and defending champion of Fredrik Asbo? And with that win, he will take the lead. So who's going to the finals? Will it be Fredrik Asbo or Simen Olsen, who most recently got 2nd place in New Jersey? Fredrik Asbo would love to get that points lead back and get back on the podium. He is guaranteed a podium, but where is it going to be? Simen Olsen out front. We got a clean start. Let's see this initiation. Boom, goes right for that first outside zone. Now go to the second outside zone. Let's watch this transition right in there. Fredrik Asbo giving him a little bit, maybe too much room, and just as I say that, he closes the door. Simen Olsen looks like he DBs that back left. He hits that wall, but as long as he powers through this second portion of this battle, he finishes out, and Simen Olsen and Freddie go back and forth, banging doors. Let them know you're here, St. Louis. Yo! The Norwegians, the Vikings, are doing battle. I mean, these two gentlemen definitely deserve to be on the podium. The driving right there, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Again, that mental fortitude to just really coalesce, come together, and fight for it. So, again, whoever loses here should definitely hold their head high, because they're still getting 3rd place. Fredrik Asbo gets the win and the points lead, gets knocked down 32 in New Jersey, and gets redemption, and is going to the finals here in St. Louis. So there we go. We got that. Look at that. I told you. Congratulations. 2 gentlemen, 2 Norwegians, 2 Vikings doing battle. But Fredrik, the Norwegian hammer, is the successor, but he's got one more spot to gain Will he get the win over Odi Bakshis? Bakshis would love this win, coming 6th in points, right? He's going to move up substantially. All right, well, guess what? Lorette Nickel, Odi Bakshis, Frederick Osbo, what's going through these guys' mind?
Well, I think what's going through these guys' mind is that you just watched your teammate Simen Olsen just put down some ultimate battles against Frederick Osbo, who you're going to be seeing up next. So after watching all of that, what do you have to do against Freddie?
Yeah, I definitely, see moments to capitalize on, and it really helps Simen running a car that's very similar to mine and seeing how it behaves. And yeah, I'm feeling confident. I think Simen, almost had it, and he was doing such a great job. So now it's my turn to finish the job.
Now we are watching Odi and hoping he will get it. First and third. Come on, Pop.
Rising, let's not go one more time. Come on, boys, let's get a winner. Sign, seal, deliver. Come on. Odi Bakshis initiates that first.
Oh, yeah.
Good angle here from Odi Bakshis. Osbo peaking right now, or is Odi Bakshis really good execution on that third outside zone? There goes Odi Bakshis in that last outside zone. Tell you what, seems like they tuned it up just a little bit, give it that little extra sauce. Maybe they cut some body weight there with all the panels missing. But overall, that was a really good lead run from Odi Bakshis. Osbo, Odi Bakshis, and Simen Olsen, your 3 podium finishers. In what order? You're about to find out. There's your 3 vehicles as they step outside of their car. Look at the smile still on their faces. So 3rd place as he steps outside of his vehicle, 3rd place. There he is again, a Norwegian battle there. And there they are, the field suspension guys. 3rd place here at round 5 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. Got 2nd place in New Jersey. Make some noise for Simen Olsen. Giving a tap to that field suspension S chassis. And now your winner here at round 5 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. Again, bears repeating. We saw Field, we saw Gittin, we saw Denofa, we saw LZ, and now here at round 5, a new winner. And that winner is, unanimously, Odi Bakshis gets the win unanimously. Odi Bakshis gets the win unanimously, and that means 2nd place goes to the Rockstar Energy Drink pilot that is Frederick the Norwegian Hammer Osbo. It's a win-win in Prospect for Ben Hobson, Odi Bakshis in Pro, and Simen Olsen getting that final podium spot here in Pro.
It's been a crazy night. It's been a long one. It's been a hectic one. And it's been a fun one. Do you want to know why? Because we got 3rd place in St. Louis. Back-to-back podium in FD is insane. Never in my wildest dream would I imagining this happened already by St. Louis and have 2 podiums and in a row. First of all, I gotta thank Field Suspension, Odi, Amy, the guys. It's yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm really tired. It's been a hectic one. Started the day with some gremlins on the car, changing spark plugs and no, spark plugs was yesterday, but it started doing weird things today as well. So we ended up changing a coil pack and it was having a small oil leak. Basically lost maybe close to 40 minutes of practice. but that doesn't matter because we got the third place. So yeah, super happy with how hard the guys has been working. They have been pushing so hard the entire event, and yeah, Odie got first place, Ben got first place, I got third place. That's okay. It's a big win for the team this weekend. Also, Ben qualified #1, so he had a perfect event. You're doing awesome, buddy. Yeah, super happy. The car has definitely seen its better days. It's we can check it out. It's muddy. It's all beaten up in the rear. There's nothing that is in place. The crash bar is all screwed up. Was battling Osbo. He thought that we was back on the ice in Sweden, so this happens. It was a lot of fun. Insane much fun. Probably doing in top 4, having to do 2 one more times against Osbo was yeah, crazy. A lot of fun, a lot of fun, a lot of fun. Can't believe it. No words. Well, time to head home to Norway, have a couple of weeks of vacation and be ready for Washington, Seattle. I'm not sure where we ended up in overall in the championship, but Chelsea in the Nova said we were 15 points ahead of him, so that means that we have maybe 4th place overall in the championship right now. That's this close to a podium overall, so gotta keep working, just keep being hungry, never settle, and still pushing. So see you all guys in Seattle.
This gentleman got 2nd place in New Jersey, and he backs it up with 3rd place finish here. It's almost a full clean sweep for the Bakshis Field Suspension Pedal Commander team. He gets 3rd place. Make some noise for a Norwegian driver named Simen Olsen! Woo! Simen, congratulations. Get up there. Hold it up, baby. There you go. Look at Larry and hold it up. Act like you've been here before, Simen. Great driving out there today, man. It was really cool to see you and Freddie do battle, all Norwegian battle. It would have been sweet to beat him and get that clean sweep. Just 1 step away from seeing you in the Bakshis camp. But man, it's coming together for you. I'm so proud of you. I know Ryan Sage had some amazing words for you. I feel like now you're just settled, man. Again, this track played a major role in Kazuya Taguchi's life. New Jersey, now here. You got to be excited about Seattle.
Well, first off, I'm coming for that guy. I'm gonna beat him next time. Yeah, Osbo. But no, this is once again for the boys. They did amazing. Field Suspension Race team for keeping me out there at all times, being sharp and everything. It's a wild dream come true with those kind of trophies and nights like this. It's amazing.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.
How did a Viking that lives on an iceberg deal with the heat?
It's hard. Trust me, it's really hard.
It was very hot today, and you powered through it, so congratulations. Hey! There we go.